Ever notice how everyone seems surprised by what you can do? Alternatively, how do certain people seem to be uncomfortable with you for unclear reasons? You may be a Sigma female if any of this sounds like you. Sigma females are a unique and mysterious breed of women that act on their own terms, in contrast to their alpha or beta counterparts. They are also less well known. What other people thought of her was unimportant to her. She embodies the definition of an unwaveringly independent woman who can overcome any obstacle and adjust to any situation. Therefore, why do people seem to be terrified of Sigma females? Why do certain individuals find these enigmatic women so intimidating? Today we're delving into the fascinating world of Sigma females, exploring 15 terrifying but undeniably intriguing things they do. Now, why terrifying? Well, it's not about horror or fear, but rather about the awe-inspiring power and enigmatic allure these women possess. We'll be unraveling this mystery in a list format, each point shedding further light on their intriguing nature. So buckle up as we dive into the enigmatic world of Sigma females. Prepare for some revelations that might just leave you a bit terrified. First off, Sigma females are fiercely independent. They don't just march to the beat of their own drum, they create the drum line. Picture this. If a Sigma woman were dropped onto a deserted island, she wouldn't just survive. She'd probably build a 5-star resort out of palm fronds and coconuts. Sigma women are a rare breed. Unlike the social butterfly alpha or the loyal to the core beta, the Sigma strikes out on her own path. She's not swayed by popular opinion or societal norms. She's as elusive as a unicorn and just as captivating. Now, don't get me wrong, she's not antisocial. On the contrary, she's choosy about who she spends her time with, and she has no qualms about dining alone or taking solo trips. Here's a funny thought. If a Sigma woman were a superhero, her power would be super independence. But don't be fooled. Their independence isn't about being aloof. It's a terrifying testament to their self-sufficiency. Another intriguing trait: Sigma females are masters of discretion. They could be working for the CIA and you wouldn't have a clue. These enigmatic charmers value their privacy like a dragon guards its gold. They navigate social situations with the stealth of a ninja, slipping in and out unnoticed. Their lives are like a well-guarded fortress, not because they have something to hide, but because they value their solitude and peace. Now, don't let this fool you into thinking they're standoffish. On the contrary, they're just selective about who they let into their inner circle. And once you're in for life. They're like real-life James Bonds, minus the fancy gadgets and death-defying stunts. Well, at least as far as we know, yes, they could be holding state secrets, but they're just choosing not to gossip about your bad haircut. Sigma females are the ultimate introverted extroverts. They can mingle when they want to, but also enjoy their own company, a lot. Just like a cat deciding when it wants to be petted, Sigma females pick and choose their social interactions. They're not shy, just selective. They love a good party, but they also love a quiet night in. Picture a social butterfly that occasionally morphs into a contented bookworm. That's a Sigma female for you. They've mastered the art of balancing their need for social interaction with their love for solitude. And here's a fun fact. They often turn down invites, not because they don't like you, but because they're planning their own party. But here's the twist. It's a party for one. They'll turn up the music, dance in their pajamas, and enjoy their own company. So don't feel bad if a Sigma female declines your party invitation. They might just be planning their own party. For one, Sigma females are unpredictably predictable. Confused? Well, so are they. You see, they have this uncanny knack for being spontaneous, yet consistent. One moment, they're diving into a new hobby with a passion that's awe-inspiring. The next, they're back to their routines, their quiet corners of the world. It's a paradox that can drive one up the wall. Imagine playing a game of Russian roulette with a fully loaded water gun. You're always going to get wet, but you never know when or how. That's the Sigma female for you. You may think you've got them pegged, but they'll surprise you. They'll always surprise you. They're the wild cards, the curveballs, the plot twists in the story of life. So if you're trying to pin down a Sigma female, good luck. They're as predictable as a shooting star. You never know when they'll show up, but when they do, they're bound to make an impact. So if you think you got a Sigma female figured out, think again. Sigma females are emotionally intelligent. They can read people like a book they've read 100 times before. Their ability to understand and empathize with others is quite remarkable. It's almost as though they have this superpower to decode human emotions, to see through the facades that people put up. Imagine them as human lie detectors, but instead of a buzzing alarm and flashing lights when they catch a lie, they just give you that knowing look. It's like they've got an emotional X-ray machine scanning the room and seeing right through any pretense. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that's a bit intimidating, and you're not wrong, but remember, with great power comes great responsibility. And Sigma females take this responsibility very seriously. They use their emotional intelligence to foster deeper connections and to understand others better, not to manipulate or control. So if you're planning on fibbing to a Sigma female, you might want to reconsider. Lastly, Sigma females are the silent achievers. They don't brag about their successes, they let their achievements do the talking. These women are the epitome of humility, never one to boast or flaunt their accomplishments. They are the embodiment of the saying, actions speak louder than words. They prefer to let their work, their results, their successes speak for them. Their ambition is quiet, but it's there, burning like a steady flame. They're the ones who stay late at the office, who put in the extra hours, who always strive for excellence. They don't need the spotlight, they find satisfaction in the work itself. They're the heroes of their own story, the masterminds behind the scenes. And just for a bit of fun, let's think of them as the secret superheroes of the real world. They're the Clark Kents and the Bruce Waynes, hiding their superpowers behind a facade of normalcy. So next time you meet a quiet, intriguing woman, remember she might just be a Sigma female, silently saving the world. So there you have it, folks, the terrifyingly intriguing world of Sigma females. We've journeyed together through the fascinating maze of the Sigma female personality, and what a journey it's been. We've discovered that these women are the epitome of independence, masters of their own universe, and don't need to rely on anyone but themselves. As we've seen, they are the ultimate masters of discretion, keeping their cards close to their chest, leaving the rest of us guessing what their next move might be. We've also learned about the enigmatic duality of the Sigma female as the introverted extrovert. They enjoy their own company, yet they're not averse to social interactions. They're that rare breed of introverts who can effortlessly blend into any social setting, yet not lose themselves in the process. And let's not forget about their unpredictable predictability. Just when you think you've got them figured out, they surprise you with a twist. They're the embodiment of the phrase, expect the unexpected. It's like trying to predict the plot of a gripping thriller. We've also delved into their high emotional intelligence. They have a profound understanding of their emotions and those of others, making them excellent at navigating the complex maze of human feelings. And yet, they maintain an air of mystery, always leaving something to be discovered. Finally, we've seen how they are the silent achievers, quietly making significant strides without seeking applause or recognition. They're the unsung heroes, the quiet revolutionaries, the silent trailblazers. So if you happen to spot a woman who embodies these traits, chances are you found a Sigma female in the wild. And let me tell you, that's like finding a unicorn. But don't be scared if you do. They might be terrifying in their uniqueness, but they're also incredibly fascinating. Remember, Sigma females aren't terrifying in the traditional sense. They're terrifyingly fascinating, and that's what makes them utterly captivating. Until next time, keep an eye out for those elusive Sigma females.